Lately, our fair republic has been stuck in this thing a lot of people on both sides of the aisle have called the culture war. An integral part of that culture war is that both sides seem to be working as hard as they can to discount, dismiss, and discredit each other with assertions of left and right, of liberal versus conservative, of us versus them. And as time has gone by for well over a decade, people have been drifting farther and farther apart as they fall deeper and deeper into this self-fulfilling prophecy of national division. Every day, new names are made for the other side. Every day, we stoop lower and lower to get ahead of what we see as the enemy. We slander and alienate our fellow Americans by calling them mentally ill lunatics, by calling them fascist cultists. We point at the other side and draw attention to how horrible they are and what bad they've done. We just can't stop. And here in the New Bull Moose, we have a strange perspective to that. A select few articles we've written in the past have had people calling us a right-wing authoritarian Nazi-sympathizing fascist, and some people have called us a left-wing commie Marxist woke liberal cuck. On the same article. Suffice to say that we've got a different opinion on all of this, on the state of the Union at this time. We've got things to say about what's going on, and we find it an appropriate time to toss our opinion into the ring considering all that's going on right now. So let's just get it out there. First and foremost, we want to firmly insist that the New Bull Moose is neither strictly left nor strictly right, politically speaking. And most of our political statements have nothing to do with liberal nor conservative values. We are the Progressive Party, and we are here to enact progress for the American people. And that progress is based on a few fundamental tenets. First and foremost is the truth. Not the truth as someone's strongly held opinion on something, but what the facts are. And to maintain honesty in the eyes of America, something we think everybody can agree is in short supply these days. So please let us show to all of you that our policies are not left nor are they right. They're just honest. First, we'll ask you this. Have the denizens of this nation and its administrations claimed since the end of the Second World War that America is the greatest country in the world? We certainly have. We've said such a thing in nearly every video since the announcement of our intention to run for president, against Donald Trump himself if need be. We have heard Trump himself say the same. We have heard people on both sides of the aisle proudly tout this strong, powerful claim for all of our life, and we wholeheartedly agree that America not only will be, but should be recognized by that title. The greatest country in the world. The statement is not a partisan claim, neither a right-wing claim nor a left-wing claim. We are all fellow Americans, and America is the best country in the world. Better than China, better than Russia, better than the rest. But it is a claim. It is a truth claim. Greatness is something that can be measured. Greatness is the quality of being great, and the definition of great is of an extent, amount, or intensity, quality, or ability considerably above the normal or average. Simply put, greatness is defined by the great's ability to be better than others, just as we said. And what does it mean to say that we are the greatest nation in the world, with this definition in mind? Naturally, one would think that this means that all aspects of life should be considerably above the norm or average for the developed world. We also like to say that we're the best country in the world. We just did. Best is defined as of the most excellent, effective, or desirable type or quality. This is also not a partisan claim. Once again, this is a truth claim. If we're the best country in the world, if we're the greatest country in the world, we should be able to say that every aspect of our nation is of the most excellent, effective, and desirable type or quality. Logically, this means we should have the best medicine, the best quality healthcare, the best housing, the best job security, the best military, the best infrastructure, the best education, the highest life expectancy, the highest production rates across the board, the highest levels of quality of life across all demographics in the world. If we want to be the best country in the world, the greatest country in the world, it does not mean that we should be tearing ourselves apart and alienating entire demographics for their views and ideals. It does not mean that we should be casually dismissing others for their differences of opinion. It certainly doesn't mean that we should be continuing to hand off our choices, our rights, our futures to people on either side who have been so flagrantly taking our support for granted while filling their own pockets and protecting those private interests that please them personally. No more! We don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, a liberal or a conservative, a left or a right-winger, black, white, tall, short, man, woman, cis, or trans. While we have our own personal interests and are in our own personal demographics that we'd like to see flourish, we understand acutely that we cannot merely vote for them. We cannot merely defend our own little group, for that would only extend and expand the tribalism. That would cause more division. And now is not the time. Now is the time to stand strong. Now is the time to stand together. Ask yourselves if you are tired of this constant fighting, this culture war, this left and right of it all. What is it all for? Does it fulfill the promise of the American experiment? Does it deliver upon the claim that we are the best country in the world? We think not! Left versus right, this culture war nonsense that rages in our streets, it has become a distraction that upper classes have used against all of us, to keep us at each other's throats while they secretly work together in backroom deals, off in their summer homes, on their recesses, while we tear each other apart in forums and the streets. They sigh and throw their hands up, prevaricating and excusing away their idleness, lying to our faces about the selfish interests they carry forward. They, like so many of us, care about their own little tribe, their own side. Well, we do not care about tribes at the New Bull Moose. Our tribe is the United States of America and all of her citizens, because we are Americans, and so are you. So our concern is not about continuing the theater that has been forced upon all of us, all of you, for decades. Our concern is to fulfill the fact that the United States of America is the best country in the world. We will repay our debts. We'll eliminate the quality of life gap. We'll raise funding on public health, education, science communication, and federal assistance to those in need. And we will deliver upon the claim that this is the greatest country in the world. This isn't some partisan talking point anymore. No longer will we allow this claim to be an idle wish, an idle dream of the American people. We will make it the truth, because that is what we do as Americans. We take dreams, we take impossible claims, we bring them to the worst of circumstances, and we make them into facts. So stop letting yourselves be ruled by dictators. Stop arguing over the petty differences that those at the top want to distract you with. Stop choosing people who are left or right. Choose honesty. Choose facts. Choose truth. Choose the Bull Moose. Choose David Allen Gray for President 2028.